Today we're taking a quick trip to HomeGoods, and I'm lying because no trip to HomeGoods was ever quick. But as I was trying to decide which one to drive to, I realized that since I live in Astoria, Queens, there's actually a couple by me. I could drive to the one on the Upper West Side. I typically go to the one in College Point, Queens, but today we're visiting the one in Glendale, Queens. So I'm here with the baby and my mom. My mom is here for a couple months. She's here to help us out with the baby, and it's been pretty cold in New York lately, so I figured I could take her out for a bit, and what better place to go to than HomeGoods. I also wanted to see if I can find something for my 17-year-old daughter for Valentine's Day. I mean, what do you get a 17-year-old? I don't know, but I just wanted to see if I could find her something small. It's always fun to go to HomeGoods and see what they have week by week, but it's also fun to go visit other HomeGoods and just compare what this one has versus the other one. This one in Glendale in particular, I feel like has a little bit of larger furniture, maybe because it's closer to Long Island and people have larger homes versus the ones in the city are more like home decor versus big furniture pieces. I didn't really see anything that I loved for the home, but always fun to check out. I'm starting to realize that I'm starting to gravitate towards all these crystal and sparkly items in the store, and it's reminding me of this Ali Wong special where she talks about either being a new mom or getting older or something like that, and being attracted to sparkly items now. Like, that's me now. But aside from all the sparkly things that I'm not gonna buy and I could just appreciate from afar, I am on the hunt for a cloche. Somebody please tell me how to pronounce that word. I looked it up, but it's like I can't say it for some reason. But anyways, I want the anthropology one, and I thought to myself, let me try to recreate it instead. And I saw this thing, but it ended up being too big in the end. And when you go to HomeGoods, you gotta get the Stroop waffles. If you haven't had the Stroop waffles, get them now. Thank me later. I'm not gonna lie though, sometimes when I go to HomeGoods, I get a little bit overstimulated, like everything is a mess. I know I think things are pretty, but then I'm like, what am I gonna do with this? So I just like leave it, and then I'm like, should I have gotten that? Not saying that this is something I should have gotten, but I feel like you guys know what I'm talking about. But I did see these baskets and I did grab them. I just felt like they were really cute, very like simple, but I like the color of them, but I don't really know where to put them, but we're just gonna take them and see what we could do. I am gravitating a lot towards marble objects, and I know that silver is making a comeback in 2025, so instead of gold and bronze, you're gonna see a lot of silver. I keep seeing this plant in some of the HomeGoods, and I do like it for our backyard, like mostly for maybe on top of the dining table that we have out there. But I also don't know which direction I want to go this year with the backyard, so I don't want to buy anything for that yet. This section of any of the HomeGoods is probably my favorite right now. I am very interested in any of the little decor pieces. I don't know exactly where any of these items are gonna go, but I just keep looking for things that would like be interesting pieces to put around the house. Again, with the marble, I keep running into these marble bowls, and I do want one. I just haven't loved one of these enough to take it home with me, but I do really like them. I'm always on the hunt for coffee table books. I didn't really see any that like caught my attention here. It was like mostly a lot of the same ones I've seen in the other HomeGoods. So one of the things I've been on the hunt for is some sort of like round vase. I love this CV2, or is it Crate and Barrel? I always forget which one of the two. And I love this like big round one that they have, but I don't want to spend the money on that one in particular. I also don't love the color of the Crate and Barrel one, so it's like I'm gonna have to alter it anyway, so might as well get a more affordable piece, or I could just like play around with the colors more or fix it however I want. But I think that's the mostly like what I really wanted to come to HomeGoods today for, but I ultimately didn't find like the proper size that I'm looking for. I get really annoyed with all the reed diffusers in HomeGoods or a lot of these like big department stores where you can't smell the product that you're getting. Like, come on, just give me like a little sniff sticker thing where I could smell what I'm purchasing. Is it that hard? Come on. The candle section is also a big part of my HomeGoods trip. Like, I want to touch, smell, and like look at the same candle over and over. But these days I mostly pick my candles based on the vessel, which I don't know, I'm sure a lot of people do that. Like, other than scents, like I am buying a candle based on whether the vessel is like a darker amber color. I think those I gravitate towards the most, but I am really liking like the glass, like fluted type of candles these days. For some reason, I also gravitated towards these crystal candle holder things. They're like meant for tea lights or like taper candles, but ultimately I decided to leave them because I was like, are they too Spencer Pratt? But they're also really cute at the same time. I like this book for my husband's office, but I ended up leaving it because I was like, is it a little bit corny to be like a man at his watch? Even though he does like watches, but still. I also like this dog book, but didn't get it either. However, I did find this hamper, which doesn't seem like much, but I needed a slim hamper for my closet. There's just not enough space in the bedroom to put some sort of like hamper system, so this one came home with me. I am always on the hunt for art when I go to HomeGoods. It's like I'm always secretly hoping that today's the day that I find this incredible art piece, but it never happens. So I was cracking up with my mom because she saw these lamps and she's like, ew, this style with this checkered board used to be in style like in the 80s and I always hated it. And I was like, well, mom, they're back in style. I'm gonna buy some. She's like, ew, no. So I was cracking up, and then it was time for us to take a potty break. And I don't know about you guys, but it's like I hate when I have to use the bathroom at HomeGoods. Like, I don't have time to use the bathroom. I'm trying to look at everything. So at this point, I'm exhausted already, and I realized I didn't even get what I came here for. So back to the Valentine's section I went, and I don't know, I didn't see anything that I loved. Everything was a little bit too immature for a 17-year-old. But then I went to the baking section because she's into baking, and everything I saw was just like, I don't know, like she'll use it one time for Valentine's Day. It doesn't really serve its purpose. So I honestly just decided to opt out. I was like, I'll figure something else out. I already got her a card, and maybe we'll make like a cake together and just like decorate it how we want to. So a couple hours later, and this is all I'm going home with. So my heart is a little bit unfulfilled, but my pockets are really happy. I have one more shopping trip to do. I'm headed to my local Dollar Tree. I actually really enjoy this Dollar Tree because it's not super disorganized and super packed like all the other ones I've been to. So it's my preferred one. And I wanted to pass by and see what kind of Valentine's Day balloons they had because I have a 3-month-old son, and I figured he's old enough now for me to like tie balloons around his little legs so he could wiggle them around and enjoy it. And my dog also loves balloons, even though he destroys them right away, but it's still really cute to see him like get really excited and play with it for a couple minutes. They didn't really have any out, but the guy was nice enough to give me the bin, and I was able to like comb through it, and ultimately I ended up just picking basic red balloons. Just wanted to show you the flowers I got from Trader Joe's. I decided to do a tablescape because everything I found at HomeGoods, I just realized like I don't need it. It was just like to be festive, and I didn't love everything, so I figured like some dark moody flowers, and I wanted to kind of keep the bow theme of Christmas going, and I got some like neutral color bows to put on the taper candles. So I'm pretty excited to see how it turns out and just be festive but not go all out. I need to try to put a vase inside this one because it's not retaining the water and it's kind of just, it's not looking nice in there, but I love this vase until I find one or buy one that I really love. So I'm gonna put that inside. And then these are, I got this ribbon from Amazon. I like the neutral colors versus the classic pink or red. And I like this brown one the most. I think it's on theme with the mocha Pantone color of the year. That's not why I chose it, but you know, hey, at least I get to be on trend. But I think this one might work best. It's like it's neutral pink. Let's see which one works best. My flowers to be a bit abstract in the vase, so hopefully I can achieve the look I have in my head. Alright guys, I have a bunch of flowers here, and I was thinking we could decorate this area, which is the baby's changing table, but we don't really change his diaper up here. For some reason we always do it downstairs, so I was thinking like, why not? I love this space. I never get to do anything with it because it's the baby's changing section. I also came to realize that we need shelving around the house. Like, I go to HomeGoods, I see all these cute little things, and I don't really have where to put them. So that's a project I need to work on. But in the meantime, I'm gonna put these together. I'm gonna go downstairs and I'll come back and like see what we could do. I bought some new ribbon, some taper candles, and just want to do something fun. So we'll see. Okay, this is what I came up with. I also got this cute little vase at Target. I'm in my round vase era. Got a whole bunch of things here, so let's get to work. Got these pretty taper candles from Amazon. They're ribbed. They're really pretty. And this mauvey pink ribbon, which looks coral on camera. Oh, that looks ugly on camera, but I promise it's really pretty in person. I'll figure out how to get a better color sample of it. Got some books, some candles, so let's see what we come up with.
Don't wait for me, honey. Don't wait, 'cause I'm always heading your way. And I know exactly what I'm looking for. And as we go, I'll keep running till I can no more. You'll always be